Hey Aaron, I'm going to do a test of the amp. The thing is about the microphone on this camera, it's just a little crappy little Lumix camera, and the sound really compresses, so when you turn up the amp, when you're listening to it, isn't going to sound that much louder, which is kind of funny, you know. But the thing is this amp, like if you're listening to it in person, it's about as loud as your 12 watter. I mean, the amp is 9.3 watts, and as far as just from listening to it, it sounds about as loud as your 12 watt combo. I'm going to be using this guy since you're familiar with how it sounds, and this is the amp. I'm going to start with some real low gain settings and adjust it from there, and hopefully you can kind of see where the knobs are at. So all the EQ's down, the volume's all the way down, the gain's all the way down. And look, no standby switch. Alright, plugging it up. And it'll take about 11 seconds to warm up. I'll take some shit out of my pocket. And that's the heater hum. It's louder than I'd like it to be, but it might be better if it was plugged into something else. I have a zillion things plugged into the same circuit. Okay. I'm going to turn the EQ at about noon. With the gain and volume very low. I'm going to put the volume at about halfway. And that is like loud from my perspective. Crunchy sound, and very loud. It's only 9.3 watts. And that's when you get the volume all the way up, you get a little bit more hum, but it's not too bad. And the gain is just barely cranked at 1 right now. So I'm going to put the gain up to about 10 o'clock, and I'll put the volume at about 9 o'clock. So you get it was about as loud as it was before, but a little less crunchy. You know, because the volumes come down some and the gains come up a little bit. Alright, and now I'm going to put the gain at about 1 o'clock, say, and put the volume at about 10. It's about as crunchy as, like, say, maybe like a Fender amp if you crank it all the way up, you know. is going up to 3 o'clock. Now we're in about JCM 800 territory or so. Kind of a classic punk sound now. We're going to turn the volume up a bit more. Pretty gainy now. I'm going to crank it up all the way here. So it is, it's really, really loud. You know, even though it probably will not sound like it on your phone or computer or whatever, it is very, very loud. You know, it's it's about as loud as you need it to be for, like bedroom playing or something like that. It's, it's going to be loud enough so that if you're playing in an apartment and you have it cranked all the way up, your neighbors are still going to complain. Yeah. So anyway, that is the amp. It's sort of similar to this. The structure of the preamp is sort of similar, like to the AFD, the Marshall AFD. It has 3 gain stages. There's no cathode follower in there, so everything's a strong gain stage, and has a single EL84 single-ended Class A design. So it's I'm pretty happy with it. It's the first amp I've got to complete from start to finish that's 100% really my design. So it's pretty happy with it. So that is all for now.